Naomi Watts and Billy Crudup are so low-key that their tabloid articles are mostly about how we forget they're dating. Now that we reminded you two, allow us to tell you the story of how two actors fell in love in their late 40s and, by the looks of things, have never been happier. Back in 2009, Naomi Watts and Billy Crudup met for the first time on Broadway. At the time, they were both established actors and had participated in the 24-hour Plays on Broadway benefit. The proceeds from the show support non-profit activities hosted by the 24-hour Plays and their partners. The two actors were photographed together at the event's after-party, but this wasn't when their romance started. At the time, Naomi was in a long-term relationship with Liev Schreiber. The St. Vincent star linked up with Liev in 2005. They welcomed their first child, Alexander Sasha Pete, in 2007. Their second child, Kai, was born a year later. When they first met on Broadway, Billy was single and focused on his career. He had previously dated Claire Danes and Mary Louise Parker, with whom he shares his son William Atticus. After 11 years together, Naomi split with her then partner. The former pair released a joint statement confirming their breakup. Over the past few months, we've come to the conclusion that the best way forward for us as a family is to separate as a couple, the statement said. The statement also noted that the parents would continue raising their children together and that they parted with love, respect, and friendship in their hearts. 11 years is a long time to spend with someone. The breakup could have been an extremely painful experience, and we can only imagine the heartbreak that was felt. However, the end of a chapter marks the beginning of another. The same month that Naomi announced her split from Liev, she began filming the Netflix series Gypsy. In the 10-episode psychological drama, the actress plays a therapist who becomes overly involved in the lives of her patients. Guess who was cast as her husband? Billy, of course. There's just something about on-screen couples who are together in real life, even if their on-screen romance comes from a show designed to mess with our heads. The fact is, Watts and Crudup looked cute on-screen, and they sure do look adorable off-screen. But we're jumping a few guns here. Before we can even talk about how much we adore this relationship, we have to talk about how they started dating. The two are very private people and prefer to keep their personal lives out of the spotlight. In March 2017, 5 months after the filming for Gypsy wrapped, the pair were seen having lunch together. It was the first time they were seen hanging out publicly. The two were all smiles as they walked together in New York City and headed to a sushi spot. Of course, this was when the dating rumors started. 2 months after she was spotted enjoying Billy's company, Naomi referred to herself as single in an interview with Vogue Australia. I'm single, I'm co-parenting, I'm doing okay," the English actress said of her life since her and Schreiber split. She added that she was focused on work and spending more time with friends and family. In another interview that year, the blonde said that she wasn't ready to date just yet. She told Red magazine that she was at a point in her life where she was healing and focused on protecting her family unit. "Dating just seems completely frivolous and counterproductive and just not really in my world right now," Naomi explained. Then in June, Crudup also said in an interview that he was single. The difference between the interviews is that the Watchmen star said he was hoping to find someone. The actor spoke about how there is a lot of pressure in acting, and that makes it difficult for him to maintain relationships. "My son is with me part-time, so if I'm not working, I'm with him, and I have a great group of friends in New York, but I'm happiest when I'm in a relationship for sure, and I have great faith that I'm going to find one to persevere with," Crudup said. The following month, it became impossible to deny that the on-screen lovers had electric chemistry off-screen. Billy and Naomi reignited dating rumors after they were seen holding hands in New York City. Tabloids squeezed some juicy details out from eyewitnesses' accounts, who claimed that the pair went to a cafe for lunch hand in hand. The actors allegedly looked happy and were laughing a lot. "We said it before and we'll say it again. These two are just adorable." After this public display of affection, a source confirmed to People magazine that Watts and Crudup are officially an item. Understandably so, instead of inviting fans into their world of romance, the couple went under the radar for several months. We got a bit worried for a second, but then the lovebirds were spotted holding hands at Vogue's 2018 BAFTAs after-party in London. After this appearance, Billy spoke to Entertainment Tonight about why he keeps his relationship private. "I try to make it a point of not commenting publicly one way or the other about my personal life," the actor said. "I don't particularly see the advantage of people knowing too much about me if I'm constantly trying to trick them into thinking I'm someone else," he added. Then the lovers proceeded to lie low for a while again, with the occasional paparazzi shot of them running errands or at an airport. After a few years of flying under the radar, Crudup reminded us of his romance with the King Kong actress. In January 2020, at the 25th Annual Critics' Choice Awards, Crudup won Best Supporting Actor for his role on The Morning Show. During his acceptance speech, the Silver Fox first thanked multiple people from the cast and crew, including co-stars Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston. He then added,
"Thanks to them and to Jimmy and Aline and Simon and my son and my friends and family and Naomi and everybody. So thanks a lot."
His quick shout-out marked the first time Crudup publicly referenced his and Watt's relationship. In September of 2020, Billy's role on The Morning Show also earned him an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor. In his acceptance speech, the now 54-year-old gave a shout-out to the kids in his life, including Watts' children.
To the young people in my life, my glorious son, Will, my nephews, Ash, all my godchildren, Sasha and Kai.
This shout-out allows us to believe that the blended family was getting along well. It seems that they have spent a lot of time with each other's families and have gotten to know each other very well. After 4 years of dating, the thespian couple made their red carpet debut at the 2022 Screen Actors Guild Awards. The lovebirds wore coordinating all-black outfits and smiled for photographers before the show. Since their red carpet debut, Naomi has been sharing more snaps of her life with Billy on her social media. The actress shared a series of snaps of herself and her beau at a wedding in Hawaii. "We adored the romance, found the light, bum-rushed the dance floor, overate and drank, and we don't regret any of it. Congratulations to the beautiful couple," she wrote in the caption. Naomi also shared a picture of her modern family, featuring her kids, Crudup, Schreiber, and his girlfriend. The photograph was from Kai's middle school graduation and so marked a milestone for the couple and their family. At the 74th Emmy Awards, Billy was nominated again for his role on The Morning Show. He and Naomi missed the pre-show red carpet, but made it in time to attend the ceremony.
Because there was horrible traffic.
The 54-year-old shared a photo on her Instagram of the two posing together. "What a night, what a dress, what a gent," she wrote in the caption. The couple regularly supports each other's events, most recently at the launch party for the actress's brand, Stripes and Elle's 29th annual Women in Hollywood celebration, both in October 2022. Even though we hardly see much of Naomi Watts and Billy Crudup, their romance is very much alive and burning. The little hints they gave until this point told us that their life together is wholesome, peaceful, and full of love. Let's not forget that every time they're pictured together, the lovebirds smile and enjoy each other's company. Can we say it one more time? They're so adorable. Be well and be kind.